So in this video, we're going over how to create a custom background for your 360 photo. Let's say you're a dealership and you have a nice exterior and you would like to use that, or a nice interior and you would like to use that as your background instead of using any of our standard background. It's very easy. The way you would do that, go to three dots, select on general settings, scroll down all the way until you reach the section related to the background. And here you will go to virtual turntable. In this section, you can say take a photo. And when you say take a photo, we're gonna actually load a sort of a guidance. As you see, the green line here that goes across is basically the line that would separate the floor and wall. It is very important that you have that green line on the floor. So for example, something like this would not be acceptable because here we have it partially on the wall. You can also use ultra wide. So if you would like to sort of capture a wider range, for example, like this one, let's say that's the exterior of your dealership and you would like to capture something like this, you would also be able to do that. But again, it is very important that the way you set it up, you always have something like this. And the height you want to capture, it would be something that you would get it a little bit higher from the floor. Let's say about 6 inches over your eyes. So you would have to, something like this diagram where you see here. And that's where you will be able to have the perfect shot that would later on matches with your photography. Obviously here you could be able to zoom in and zoom out, or use, let's say, the wide angle, if wide angle is what you like, because it will give less perspective to the background. But then sometimes you don't have enough space, or let's say you would like to see the towers and other areas, and you wouldn't be able to do that. So it's very easy. Once you have set up your angles, let's say this is what I like to do, I just capture. And what will happen here, you can adjust the brightness, contrast if you wish. And once you save, it will replace that photo that you captured for the future videos and future cars. So any cars that you capture from that moment on will have this new background. If you wish to use this background for any previous captures, so what you need to do is go back to the original video. From here, first, let's go find one of them. So first you have to choose the back to original from here. And once the model goes back to original, then you will click again and then you select background, which in this case, it will take you to the page where you could request a virtual turntable and do the capture again. One of the important things as you change the background is to also change the floor. So let's say if you have a virtual turntable, virtual image with this, and you have an asphalt floor, which is a sort of a warmer color, then what you need to do is to go here and choose a floor that matches what you have. For example, here, asphalt or concrete would be the ones that we would recommend. And we want to, for example, choose something that is slightly warmer. Something like this probably work well, but you have to practice and try and keep changing until you find a good balance. So that's part of that initial setting up of the platform and testing to see what combination would work the best. And that's it. Once you have that, when you capture, any captures would have that background, and there's no limit on how many backgrounds you can change or what you would like to do. And I hope this video was useful.